call them guests, and we try to treat them as we would want to be treated too.
Because you see the people and you see them as friend, as people, not just as the mass or the poor. A warm place to be, old friends to meet again, and a safe place full of people who care.
When people out there are mean to you in the world, this is like a haven to come to. It's really cool.
It's not all bums and street people. It's a little bit of everybody, all kind of people.
For over 30 years, Emmaus Ministries has been caring for the poor and hungry in our neighborhoods.
When we first started, we were 32 years in existence, and the first day we opened, I think we had one person and 5 volunteers.
What started out as a peanut butter and jelly cup of soup kitchen has grown into the largest single food provider in Pennsylvania, Emmaus Ministries. Emmaus prepares and serves over 175 hot meals daily at the soup kitchen, distributes 500 bags of emergency groceries at the food pantry, provides 70 meals a day at a kids' cafe, and gives hope to single parents through an advocacy program.
I do lots of listening in the advocacy program. Sometimes that's really what a woman needs, is another adult to listen to them. Last year, through the generosity of the people in the area, I was able to help over 2,500 children. There are 6 churches and 1 high school presently who help me by either having a giving tree or an angel tree. The turnout is wonderful and the gifts are fabulous. And they're wrapped with such loving care and attention that I'm just overwhelmed by the generosity and love that is expressed through this program.
These services, although unfortunately needed in society, are unconditionally supported by the Benedictine sisters.
Benedict says you must relieve the lot of the poor. And so, as a Benedictine, I also feel that this is part of my mission.
Along with hundreds of volunteers and benefactors from every denomination in the Erie area.
The volunteers come daily. They help serve the meal and clean up. They help run our other ministries, which is the food pantry and the kids cafe. So the community, Erie community, has been outstanding in coming forth and helping us carry on this ministry. Our ministry is called Emmaus, and that word comes from the Gospel of Luke. The story is that shortly after the crucifixion of Jesus, disciples are leaving the town. And as they're walking along the road, a stranger joins them. And the scripture says their hearts are burning with the amazing things the stranger tells them about themselves, about what had happened recently. And when they get to the town of Emmaus, he acts as though he's going on. And they simply say to him, "Why don't you come in and share a meal with us?" And he does. And Luke writes, it is in the breaking of the bread that their eyes are opened and they recognize the risen Christ. And I think the name is very appropriate for our ministry because that happens every day here at Emmaus.
Each week, help arrives at Emmaus Food Pantry from the Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwestern Pennsylvania. Here, volunteers unload and stack food used to supplement a balanced meal for the hungry.
Sometimes somebody just comes to the door and says, you know, I just retired. Is there anything I could do for you, or can I help you in any way? We have a few on the line who themselves have needs, and they've joined the team and have stuck with us all these years.
Lines form outside Emmaus Food Pantry day after day to feed the masses of working poor who are unable to care for themselves. If you visit, you'll hear guests greeted by name.
Now, Elizabeth, you have a nice day today.
See smiles of compassion and realize that no one should be left out in times of crisis.
And we just know that they wouldn't be coming through this line if they didn't need the food.
It means a meal on the table for my kids. I mean, we at least have at least one meal out of what we get here.
While groceries are being distributed at the food pantry, preparation is beginning at the soup kitchen for today's meal. Every day, a home-cooked, nutritious meal is served, and every day, the faceless of society who get left out and left behind eat, but also feed the soul.
Some will say that this is a place where I feel safe. This is a place where I feel at home. This is a place where maybe I'll only get somebody to smile at me during the day, only when I come in here, or this is a place where somebody knows my name.
It's more or less a meeting place, and if you come to Emmaus long enough, and you look at the people that come here long enough, you will see some of Jesus almost in each one of them.
Volunteers arrive at 3 o'clock. While a line begins to form outside, the tables are set and final preparations are made. It is truly a blessing to the many who wait in line. Dinner is served from 4 to 6 p.m. every day of the year, including a special Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas dinner.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never left for Rudolph, joining any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeer laughed as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, filled out in his story.
They have in love, they have in mercy, they preparations all for lots of people, food, good food, and everybody nice, friendly people.
The newest addition to Emmaus is the Kids Cafe. Here, kids get help with homework, eat a nutritious meal, and participate in activities.
When you come out of school, you don't got nothing to do. It keeps you off the streets and getting in trouble. You come here, you know, stay here until like 5:30, go to the gym, play basketball. They even feed you.
They would say that they come here for the games and for the gym, but the real reason that we are here is to improve the nutrition of the children who live in this neighborhood. It will help them with their focus in school. It will help their overall physical condition and just have a better quality of life.
Our age span is from 6 to 17, and that in itself is a challenge because developmentally the children need different things at different stages. So we have the little ones that come and need hugs and attention and homework help, and we have the older ones that have kind of grown up here that are still coming, and sometimes we wonder why. But they come and they talk to us and we know them, and they meet their friends and we find out what's going on in school and in their families. And we really welcome them because this is their place.
I'm really glad that this is something that the children have to do. There aren't very many places for them to be able to go after school.
The idea is to provide a safe place for kids after school. In addition, the Kids Cafe provides experiences throughout the year that other kids might take for granted, such as shopping for Christmas and growing food for the summer.
And today is our Christmas store. Each kid today gets a free gift, and then they get a certain amount of money to shop for their families. You know, we hope that they buy something for their moms and their dads and their brothers and sisters.
We get lots of inventory that we put out for our Christmas store. We have volunteers that come tirelessly, really, and help us sort through things and price things. And when I say price things, everything really is a bargain.
The children also have a garden where they grow fresh vegetables. The idea being that they could bring their fresh vegetables here. We grow lots of fresh flowers and lots of vegetables in our own garden. The children also take care of the landscaping in our garden out front.
I can tell you there's no such thing as a typical day at Emmaus Soup Kitchen. Every day is unique because every person that we meet is really unique.
This place, we come here and be fed physical food, but we receive spiritual food by the mannerism and the way the sisters treat everyone as though they were truly brothers.
Sharing your bread with the hungry, sheltering the oppressed and the homeless, clothing the naked when you see them, and not turning your back on your own. And to me, that's what Emmaus Ministries is all about.